So as I was told this year, I'm the first paratrooper to fly this aircraft in the logbook in 80 years, which is very strange, standing next to George Birkin, who's also an ex-Army Air Corps pilot. It's very rarely you get paratroopers flying anything. Normally we're jumping out of aeroplanes, but when they don't give me a parachute when I fly it, it's very limited that I wouldn't get out of it. So you see now, Richard's coming back round, and as you can see underneath, it's bright yellow, as we said earlier on. So during wartime, whilst training pilots to fly, and a little bit how would the trainer pilot to fly? Well, the student would initially sit in the front, while the examiner and instructor would sit in the back, and then eventually switch seats, and then eventually the examiner instructor would climb out and let the pilot fly. That's exactly what I was doing when I was learning to fly the airplane. So for flying Cessnas, which you see every single day, 172s, 150s, to climb into one of these and be converted to flying tail draggers and to fire them off and from the rear was quite a daunting experience for myself. But I was flying in the seat of legends. Very lovely aeroplane, not many instruments. There's no brakes on this aeroplane, so if you're wondering when you come into land if there's any brakes, there is no brakes. So when you're going to land in 60, you're a bit too fast, you can't stop. And you have a very short decision time for either to go around again or go over the hedge. So if there were two of my fellow pilots here today stood right next to me, I would tell you that my landings are absolutely bang on and absolutely lovely, but they would tell you that I actually take 2 or 3 times to try to land it, and I bounce sometimes as I've been double side to front before eventually she settles down. Like I said, landing this aeroplane is very, very difficult. Because when you come into finals, as in the final approach for the aeroplane, you have to turn the aeroplane left or right to try and look at the centre line to mark out where you're going to set the thing down. So you can either try and 3-point this and land it on both wheels and that little tail skid in the back, or you try and land it on 2 wheels and let the tail come down naturally as the aircraft slows down. And like I said to you, there's no brakes, there's no key to start it, and it starts by a swing start, so somebody has to swing it from the front, which is also quite a lively experience. If you'll wave up at Richard will wave back at you. In a jet airplane, there's a good chance that Richard will be your captain. But obviously, he's not bringing you to Winterton. So as I said earlier on, as Richard comes down, he's going to be coming in now, travelling about 60 miles an hour. Obviously minus or plus the tailwind or headwind. It'll be wrapped up, it'll have a slight suit on, probably a slight jacket. I always fly really slight jacket. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Richard Stirk in the Tiger Moth for 2024. This is the second time the ceremony's been to Windsor. Hopefully he'll come back next year. Hopefully, hey, who knows, I could explain it. So please stay off the beach. The air show is still going. Now our next visitor will be the cousin of this aeroplane, but the American version.